Welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. Here's your weekly dose of inspiration to build a creative habit, one drawing at a time. Brought to you by Sketchbook School. Hi, welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. I often use a pen when I draw, although I love drawing with graphite too. But when using a pencil, it's quite tempting to use an eraser to correct any mistakes. And that actually really slows down the drawing process. You're drawing, then you're erasing, then you're drawing again, erasing again, and it just stops you from getting in the flow of the wonderful process of drawing. But you can actually also use your eraser to draw with. Did you know that? Let's give it a try. We'll use a pencil and an eraser. I'm using a kneadable eraser and a piece of paper tissue or kitchen paper. You can also use a plastic eraser. Consider cutting a sharp point on it for detailed erasing. With your pencil, color an area on your paper by holding the pencil a little bit flat, so you use the side of the lead rather than making scratchy lines with the sharp tip. Add another layer and another one, and keep adding layers until you have a nice solid gray area. Now use the kitchen paper to gently fade the gray. Don't press too hard, then you'll only rub the graphite into the paper, and you don't want that, because you want your eraser to lift up parts out of the gray area. Take your eraser and start drawing with it. Think in highlights. Lift all lighter areas of your subject off the paper. I am drawing an apple, erasing all highlighted bits that I see. With your eraser, you are drawing the light bits of the subject, and with that, the rest of the subject sort of appears around it as well. You can also carefully take a bit of gray from the background to create a sense of depth. If you take out too much, you can always add more gray using your pencil in gentle strokes. Also use your pencil to add more gray to the shaded areas and to add a drop shadow. You're drawing in an inversed way, so to say, and it's a great exercise to see values in the subjects that you draw. You can smoothen transitions using your finger or the tissue, a Q-tip or a blending stick. If you take your time and keep adding and erasing and smoothing out and adding again, you will see that you can add more and more detail, add many shades and more depth, a lot more than this quick one I am showing you here. Okay, so I've tried it and need a little bit more practice, but you try it too, have a go. Pick up an apple or any other subject that you like and make sure it's well lit, preferably from one side. And that way you will have clear and bright highlights and shadows that you can work with. Take your time, have patience, and have fun. And if you want to learn more, make sure to sign up to this channel. I'll see you next week.